It's going pretty smoothly. The problem is, the monsters are getting stronger than the ones in the lower levels. Let's use this. Why are you butting in? You know what? How about we have a little competition? The prize will be the Orb of Avarice. The one that kills the most monsters with this will be the winner. Step forward if you want to participate. Shadow Mage 1 and 3. And of course, Iron. Tank? Why? Alright, let's do it. This will really help me grow. I'll shred you! I'll end this!
Take this!
You're an unworthy opponent. Shadow Mage 1's battle result is... I'll just keep it to myself. 3, you're next. Get ready. Time to warm up. It's no use! Flash! Time for an opening!
Light strike!
Red Flower Technique Type 1. Falling Plum Blossom.
Take this!
I'll end this! You're no match for me. Die! You can't avoid it! Flash! This is the end! You can't avoid it! I see it all. It's no use!
Light strike!
You're an unworthy opponent. You're an unworthy opponent. Just as I thought. Next is tank. How are you going to hold it? All right, go for it. Don't break it. Time to warm up. Vanish into the shadow of the moon!
After darkness, there's light.
I'll shred you! You're no match for me. Die! Vanish into the shadow of the moon! Red flower technique type 1, falling plum blossom. You can't avoid it!
After darkness, there's
Tearing through! You can't avoid it! Vanish into the shadow of the moon!
light strike.
You're an unworthy opponent. I don't know either, Tank. What was the point of this? Satisfied? All right, be quiet. I know it's your turn now. I have no idea what you're trying to do, but go for it. Time to warm up. I'll shred you! You can't avoid it! You're no match for me. Die! This is the end! Flash! You can't avoid it! Vanish into the shadow of the moon! Strike of wrath! Enough with the jokes. I'll end this! It's over! You're an unworthy opponent. You're no match for me. Die! This is the end!
Light strike.
You're an unworthy opponent. Do you really think slamming an enemy's head with the Orb of Avarice is the right way to use it? I'll list off the 2 Shadow Soldiers who killed the most monsters using the Orb of Avarice. Shadow Mage 3. And... Iron. Tank has been disqualified. For the rest of you, better luck next time. This time, I want you to hunt without the Orb of Avarice. Let's try it. You can't avoid it! Vanish into the shadow of the moon! This is the end! You're no match for me. Die! Flash!
After darkness, there's light.
It's over! I'll end this! You can't avoid it! Vanish into the shadow of the moon! I'll shred you! Red flower technique type.
After darkness, there's light.
You're no match for me. Die! Flash! Vanish into the shadow of the moon! You're an unworthy opponent. You can't avoid it!
Light strike.
An opening! Vanish into the shadow of the moon! You're an unworthy opponent. All right, let's look at the results. Now I'm nervous too. The one who killed the most monsters is... Shadow Mage 3. Ain't no pouting. Even if you killed a bigger monster, it doesn't change the fact that it's still one monster. When I get equipment like a shield, I'll give it to you. Now, to celebrate, I'll give you the chance to use the Orb of Avarice to your heart's content. Let's go. Time to warm up. You can't avoid it! You're no match for me. Die! This is the end!
Light strike.
You can't avoid it! Tearing through! Strike of wrath! shadow of the moon! Strike of wrath! You're no match for me. Die! I'll shred you! Strike of wrath! Strike of wrath!
Light strike!
You can't avoid it! You're an unworthy opponent. You can't avoid it! Vanishing in the shadow of the moon! Red flower technique type 1. Bump.
After darkness, there's light!
You're an unworthy opponent.